Born around the middle of the 6th century BC, Atosa was the daughter of Cyrus II the Great and a prominent member of the Aquemenid dynasty. Her story unfolds in a period marked by the Persian expansion towards the Mediterranean and the consolidation of imperial power. Through her trajectory, we can understand that power in the Persian court was not only in the hands of men. If you like this content, don't forget to subscribe and give it like. Atosa's figure is fascinating and shows us how marriage alliances and strategies could influence the political destiny of the great empires. Join us on this journey through his life and legacy. Atosa's birth coincided with one of the most dynamic moments of the Aquemenid monarchy. His father, Cyrus II, conquered Lydia and Babylon, establishing an imperial structure that would last. Atosa's education and family networks gave him a privileged position from a young age. His place in Aquemenid genealogy proved decisive in legitimizing political successions. His role in successor strategies explains his constant presence in Greek classical accounts. Atosa was not only a central figure in his time, but his history continues to this day. Atosa was the wife of 3 kings, Cambyses, Esmerdis, and Darius I. These marriages were essentially political. Cambyses, Cyrus's successor, expanded the empire with the conquest of Egypt, which reinforced the prestige of the royal house. However, the history of Cambyses is marked by episodes of violence. After the death of Cambyses, Atosa passed to the harem of Esmerdis, whose reign was brief. Esmerdis' fall led to the enthronement of Darius I, who married Atosa to legitimize his power. This marriage was key to consolidating his position in the Persian Empire. The practice of marriages between close relatives was not taboo in the Aquemenid court. This allowed Atosa to maintain a sustained influence over several reigns. Her authority came from these alliances and her ability to intervene in political decisions. Herodotus attributes Atosa a prominent political role, asserting that he exercised a decisive influence in the Persian court. His intervention in the election of Darius I's successor is an example of his power. Atosa managed to make his son Xerxes an heir, showing his ability to influence. Another interesting episode is his illness and recovery thanks to the Greek physician Democedes. This intervention resulted in the expedition to Greece, driven by Atosa's desire to possess Greek slaves. His figure is presented as an active agent in the history of the medical wars. Atosa's presence in Western culture is due to her role in the work The Persians of Aeschylus. Although her name is not mentioned, she is identified as a maternal and prudent figure. However, modern historiography debates her representation and meaning in tragedy. Documentary evidence about Atosa is scarce. Some researchers identify her with the Elamite figure of Udasana, but her public relevance before the coronation of Xerxes is questioned. Real inscriptions omit her influence on succession, highlighting the conventions of aristocratic propaganda. Atosa was a central figure in the Aquemenid court, protagonist of political processes that transformed the Persian Empire. His legacy reveals the complexity of female power and literary construction. Atosa's story shows the tensions between historical reality and cultural narrative.